Okay. Now, you'd be hard-pressed to find any person who loves black people as much as I do. I'm from Detroit, and we're black. Like, we're proud to be black, and loving black people, that's just what we do. So, I learned something this week while celebrating the Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.'s birthday in Detroit. I realized that when I was younger, people made it seem like what made King great was the fact that he was a great orator. Like the fact that he wrote great speeches, and that's why we celebrate his holiday every year. And this was the first year that I really thought and I really internalized that what made the civil rights generation great is the fact that they were great organizers. And that's what we need now, organization. Now, I'm not going to claim to be an organizer, but I am solution oriented. So I hope within the next 10 years, black folks begin to take me up on this. Now, I had a great professor at the University of Michigan, Dr. Maxwell Owusu. And he's a Rhodes Scholar, I believe, really great, on-point man. And about 10 years ago, Owusu told me that one of the major problems with black people and one of the major problems in the black community is that we don't have any interests. And this stuck with me. I'll probably never forget the conversation. You hear a lot of people talking about things that are within the national interest or things that are not. And I began to wonder, is Owusu correct? Do black people have any interests? What about the commodities coming out of Africa? What about the education of our children? So I'll be revisiting this in future topics. For now, I want to leave you with two things that every black person in America should do. The first is put money in black-owned banks. And the second is to patronize black-owned grocery stores. Now, even if you don't put your whole life savings in a black-owned bank, do something. Open up an account. Purchase a CD, start a business account. And even if you can't afford to buy all of your food from the black-owned grocery store because for, shady reasons of distribution, perhaps they just can't compete with the prices. But if you can commit to at least once a month, every month, purchasing food from a black-owned grocery store, if every black person in America did those two things, we could start to move forward. Okay, that's all I have. Remember, never be ashamed.